All right, another early AM flight. We got the Avenger XR15 antenna, and we have the, I guess we just call that just a standard Avenger. I do want to say this though, I had the information a little bit wrong on this particular antenna here on the bottom. It is it's got a 65 degree beam width on this guy, and the one up top is rated at 80, but I promise you it's more like, I would dare to say almost like 120 degrees on the little bitty guy up top. It is. It's outperforming the Pepper Fox by far. But it's listed at 80. This one's listed at 65. And we're going to see what it do. Same plane, same spot, just different antennas. We got the Victory antenna on the T1 this time. And let's see what it do. We got a little bit of fog, but I don't think that's gonna make too big of a difference today. Anyway, let's get these results. What's up, dudes? Excuse the noise. I'm traveling right now, but I figure I'll go ahead and put this out here while it's fresh in my mind, while I'm still feeling it. You know what I mean? But you dudes get to see my face instead of seeing the actual flight footage, because the flight footage was so bad, there's no point in even making a video on it. Let me explain to you what happened. Hooked everything up, took off flying. I'm using the TBS Fusion video receiver. And it's got, when you see them two bars bouncing around and stuff like that, that's that magic mode. And then when there's no bars, it's just going back to standard diversity. And when it goes back to standard diversity, that just means that the reception is so weak that it can't go into into the actual fusion mode on that particular video receiver. But anyway, as far as the actual flight footage go, and it being to where you could see that meter bar out of a 20-minute long flight, that bar was maybe visible for maybe 2 minutes of that whole entire flight. That's how bad the video reception was. Yeah, it was terrible. It kept going in black and white. I still don't understand that. But for some reason, with the Avenger antennas, it does that for some reason. It goes in black and white when like the reception is low, or is there any kind of interference. But anyway, that ain't no big deal, because it only does it for a short period of time normally. But with that Victory antenna on the actual plane, it was black and white a pretty good bit of the time. But anywho, what I noticed is that that Victory long-range antenna that was on the plane, it was directional. If I put the plane in a steep climb or descending, or whenever I bank left and right to do like a turn, video will go out. And I find that to be just so shocking, because I'm using that same antenna on the HD0 setup, and I have never seen it do that before. Even with that particular HD0 quad I got, I've flown it out, give or take, right at 3 miles. And it's never done that with me before using HD0. But again, HD0 is digital. All of my planes are still analog. But it didn't work out well at all. So I'm kind of lost for words. I don't really know what to do at this point, other than to go back to my old school Mad Mushroom antenna that I had on the T1 on the previous flight, and still try the new XR15 antenna I got with it, and just see what kind of results I actually really can get. But yeah, the Victory long range antenna on analog, it's directional. It really is. If you get it off of a flat horizontal plane, if you lean one side or the other, or you pitching up or pitching down, using analog, video will drop out. That's basically what it was. You know what I mean? But just going straight out though, of course you guys know, in this particular video, this particular flight anyway, I was trying to match up the same flight pattern that I did the last time, and that was basically just going just straight out, you know. And it was awful. I mean, I still made it to where I wanted to go, but the video reception just wasn't all that great. It wasn't. A lot of black and white. Again, the crossfire, the TBS Fusion was staying off in that standard diversity, wasn't going to this little fusion magic mode. So we just bought an extra antenna for nothing. That's what it boiled out to. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that particular antenna, because I'm not building another HD0 setup. But like I said though, with digital, it works great. I still say it. You know, the Victor antenna does great with digital signal, but with analog, it just ain't there. But anyway, just thought I'd fill you guys in, let you know there will not be a flight for this video on this one because of what happened. But I will do this flight again and just go back to putting a mad mushroom on the actual plane, and we'll see what kind of results I get then. Because I do believe the XR antennas, they're still pretty good. You just got to find the proper antenna to match it up with to be able to get some, you know, long range flights out of. So we'll see. Stay tuned.